Ba, 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 ba. Hey and everybody, welcome back to my theory special part 3, Maximum Voice Goes Music Theory. Why am I doing that? Because I think it's very important that also the singers of this world learn music theory. Today, we are going to go into chord inversions. If you have missed out chords or intervals and you don't know what that is or how that works, please take a stop here. Just pause. We will be here for you all the time. And just rewatch those so you can catch up with me on here. But now, let's start. Chord inversions. What is it? As you can see here already, I'm continuously playing the same chord all over again. I'm changing chords, but only in between. I just use a different array of my notes, making it sound different, even though it's the same. Because this surely sounds different than this. And it's not in the quality of, oh yeah, well, that's still a C. Yeah, it's still major. Yeah, sure. But my third is laying up there now as my highest note instead of my fifth. Or my first lays on top. And this way I can simply color a little bit differently. Also here again, it's super interesting and important for songwriting and composing, so you don't have to do something like that. But you could start differently and you're a little bit nearer on where we want it to go. Okay, I did cheat a little bit here because now I harmonized the voicing, but that's what we wanted to start on with the inversions. So what am I doing here exactly? So I have my basic chord, major third, minor third, bass tone. In this case, I start again in C because I think that's the most easiest, but it's replicable to any major chord that we are playing. And now what I'm doing is I'm taking my lowest note, in this case my C here, and I stack it up to the next C I'm having, so an octave higher, and this is my first inversion. So my third and my fifths still laying where they were, just I put my bass note on top now, basically. And that I can do again. So I'm taking my third now, my chord in turn third, and I stack that an octave higher. So my C switched from here to here, my E switched from here to here. And now I have my third as the highest note, my fifth at my bass note basically. And now I can play a bass note to keep it understandably a C. And I can do that again with my G, and then I'm back in my basic position, just an octave higher. It's also nice if you want to play a good ending. Let's say we end on C. You just play the inversions and have a nice and smooth ending instead of just doing and that's it. These inversions you can start from different positions based on, for example, which chord is following. Let's say we're playing C and F. And now I think, well, actually, I would like that different. I would like to have my C up there because I know from F, we also have a C up here. So I can start like that. And then if I want to go to the A, I only have to put the E to the F and the G to the A. instead of having a big jump like that, where I also have to make a lot and big hand movements to get there. And this will keep me out of flow when I'm also, for example, singing on the piano. I want to have it a little bit more harmonious and nice together. So these chord inversions will help you to play a little bit more fluid, a little bit more harmonious. I don't want to say logical, maybe also logical, a little bit more harmonious. The same thing is going for minor chords or for diminished chords. With augmented chords, see, now I found the word for it, great. With augmented chords, which are major third on major third, this is not working so well because it's going to stay kind of same. It just doesn't have that much of an impact color-wise. That's the only thing I can tell you, do that. And so let's go to minor, same idea. I have an A minor, A, C, E. Now I'm taking my lower tone, put it up an octave in my first inversion. And then I put the C up in my second inversion. Oopa, I'm very sorry. And then I take my fifth, which is my E, and put it up, and I'm back in my original stack, just an octave higher. Very well. So now that you see how this is working, what you can do is take a couple of chords. For example, take C, D, E, F, G, A, B, all in major, and rotate them through, learn how it feels, learn how it sounds, sing along with it. For example, what you can do to train it for your voice, you can first sing it along. Then you can start with playing the note and playing the next note only after you sing it. Then you would like to try it without. Because we want to get that in our throat again. Because as singers, we will not use our fingers to learn how to do it. We have to do it from the inside out. And the more information you give your brain how this feels, what the muscles have to do, the easier it will become for you. And you can like build it in little improvisations or in your songwriting or in harmonization and whatever you would like to do with your voice on it. So don't only practice that on piano, going with your fingers all the way, but also take in the voice and practice it along. Well, so far, so good. I hope I wasn't too fast for you. If I was, or if anything was not understandable for you, or I'm lacking on any kind of information that you're missing. If you like the video, I would be very happy about a like. Follow me if you want to continue learning with me. I'm super happy to have you with me on that journey. I see you soon in the next session. Bye.